Hi, welcome to Passionate Connect. Today we're tackling one of the toughest questions a partner could face. Imagine this: after 15 years of marriage, you find out that two of the children you've loved, cherished, and believed to be yours are actually not your biological kids. It's a shock that would tear at anyone's heart, make them question everything, and leave them wondering, what do I do now? In this video, we're not just talking about the emotional impact, but the hard choices a person has to make in a situation like this. Do you stay, forgive, and continue being the father you've always been to those children? Or do you walk away from a partner who kept such a big secret, leaving behind the kids and life you once knew? There's no easy answer. So let's walk through this together and think about what each path could look like. 1. The heartbreak and the flood of emotions. The moment you find out, it's like the ground has been ripped out from under you. You thought your family was built on trust, on love, only to discover that there's been a hidden truth all along. Shock, anger, betrayal. These are just the beginning of what you're feeling. And maybe the worst part, you love those kids, but suddenly you're questioning everything. Give yourself permission to feel everything. Let the emotions come. Feel the anger, feel the sadness, the betrayal. You've just had the rug pulled out from under you. Don't feel pressure to move past it quickly. This is huge, and it deserves time to sink in. Avoid immediate decisions right now. It's normal to feel like you want to pack up, walk out, or confront your spouse immediately. But sometimes those first reactions aren't what's best long-term. Take time. Sit with your feelings, even though they're painful. Rushing won't help, but a clear mind will. 2. Confronting your partner and uncovering the truth. This moment is painful beyond words, but if you choose to stay in the marriage, or even just decide your next steps, it's essential to understand what led to this. Sometimes the story isn't what you might imagine. Maybe it was a mistake from years ago. Or maybe they've been hiding this all along. Either way, it's crucial to confront them and get the full truth. Ask the hard questions, have an honest, raw conversation. Let them know how deeply this has hurt you and demand the truth. Why did they keep this from you? Was there any guilt, any regret? Professional support can help. Speaking to a therapist, especially in a session with both of you, can provide a neutral ground. The guidance can help you get past the immediate anger and actually understand how you feel about the situation and what options you have for moving forward. 3. Looking at the kids' bonds, love, and the heartbreak of uncertainty. You've raised these children. You've watched their first steps, helped with homework, shared laughter, and held them when they cried. And now, biology has come into play in a way that feels like it's uprooting everything. But let's pause here. Those kids are still the ones you've loved all along. Whether you stay or leave, those memories and bonds are real. Remember what you built. You've been their dad, and they've been your children in every way that matters except for biology. Think about the love, the lessons, the moments. No DNA test can erase those memories or take away the person you've been in their lives. Deciding how much to share with the kids, this is a tough decision. Depending on their age and maturity, it might be something to hold off on discussing until they're older. But for teens, they may sense something is wrong, and you might feel a responsibility to be honest. However, make sure that if you do tell them, they understand that none of this is their fault. 4. Weighing your marriage, forgive and move forward or walk away. This is one of the hardest questions. Can you forgive? Can trust be rebuilt? Or has this revelation changed things forever? Choosing to stay may feel like the hardest thing, but leaving means redefining your life completely. The possibility of forgiveness isn't easy. It doesn't mean you're okay with what happened, but it can be a way of letting go of anger for your own peace. But ask yourself if staying is what you truly want. Is there enough left to rebuild? Can you live with this? What leaving could mean if you choose to leave, you're not just leaving your partner, you're also changing your relationship with those kids. This choice could bring peace, but it could also leave you with regrets down the road. Think about what life would look like for you, for the children, and whether this path is worth the sacrifice. 5. Co-parenting and legal considerations if you choose to leave. If you decide that leaving is best, the next step is to figure out what this means for the kids. You might not be their biological father, but you've been their dad for years. For you, for them, and for the family's well-being, a plan needs to be in place. Understanding legal rights, depending on where you live, your rights might vary when it comes to custody and support. Even if you're not biologically related, you could still have a role in their lives. Consulting a family lawyer will help you understand what's possible. Prioritizing the kids' stability no matter what happens between you and your partner. Remember that the children need stability and love. Try to avoid conflict around them and focus on giving them the reassurance they need. 6. Reaching out for support. This isn't a journey to take alone. Talking to others who've been through similar experiences can help, and sometimes sharing your thoughts with close friends or family can bring clarity. Finding a support group connecting with people who've gone through something similar can provide comfort and perspective. These groups can offer insights and emotional support from those who truly understand the pain of betrayal and the struggle of deciding what to do next. Lean on trusted people, seek out friends and family who can listen without judgment. They can provide a fresh perspective, and just being heard can make the process a bit easier to handle. 7. Deciding on the future, building a new life, with or without your partner. After all the questions, all the hurt, and all the processing, there comes a point when it's time to make a decision and move forward. Whether that's together or separately, the goal is to find a new path that brings peace and happiness. Imagining the family bond if you stay. The family may feel different, but that doesn't mean it's broken. Focus on creating new memories and redefining the love and trust between you all. Embracing a new start if you choose to leave. Know that this can be a chance for a new beginning. Take it as an opportunity to rebuild for yourself and maybe for those kids if they're still in your life. 8. Finding strength to trust again. This betrayal might make it hard to trust anyone, including yourself, but with time, you can rebuild. Trusting yourself, remember, this betrayal isn't a reflection of you or your choices. Trust that you have the strength to make the right decision and move forward. Believe in your ability to heal and find peace again. Looking toward the future, reconnecting with your own values and goals can be healing. Let this experience teach you to protect your heart while still being open to the love and happiness that the future may hold. This is one of the most painful experiences a person can go through. The heartbreak, betrayal, and choices you face are real and deeply personal. Whether you decide to stay or leave, remember that your love for those kids is real, and so are the memories you've built together. Thank you for joining us here on Passionate Connect. If this conversation resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos that dive into the real, raw side of relationships. Whatever choice you make, know that you're not alone. We're here to support you on this journey, every step of the way.